Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about the latest news in the auto industry, and the headline is all about the Tesla Model Y. It seems that the Model Y has taken the crown as the best-selling car in California, not just in the EV world, but including the internal combustion cars, and we want to find out why. Is it the sleek and stylish design, the advanced technology and features, or perhaps it's the environmentally friendly aspect of electric vehicles that has people flocking to the Model Y? Whatever the reason, it's clear that the Model Y is a hit with consumers. So let's dive into the data and see why the Model Y is now the top-selling car in California. We'll also be taking a closer look at what makes this vehicle so special and what sets it apart from the competition. So sit back, grab a drink, and get ready to find out why the Tesla Model Y is now the best-selling car in California. First of all, what is the Tesla Model Y? The Model Y from Tesla is a compact electric crossover car made by Tesla Incorporated. It was first shown off in March 2019, and production began at Tesla's Fremont factory in January 2020. Deliveries of the Model Y started on March 13th of the same year. The Model Y is based on the same platform as the Model 3 sedan and shares around 75% of its parts with the Model 3, including its electric powertrain, exterior and interior design. It's a more affordable and smaller option compared to the mid-size Model X, but like the Model X, it has an option for third-row seats, so you can fit up to 7 people in the car. What are the pros and cons of the Tesla Model Y? The Tesla Model Y is making a big impact in the world of electric vehicles, becoming a hit among consumers. There's a lot to love about the Model Y. Its impressive range, spacious interior, high-performing nature, and excellent value make it a top pick among small SUVs, no matter what kind of power they run on. Think of a Model Y as a taller Model 3 with a larger cargo area and a liftgate instead of a trunk. It's roughly the same size as a BMW X4, and it comes standard with all-wheel drive. It's also a blast to drive, with its instant powertrain response, quick acceleration, and sporty handling that outdoes a lot of SUVs in its class. The Model Y also comes with Tesla's semi-autonomous autopilot driver assist system, although Tesla doesn't recommend using it for hands-free driving. Currently, a full autonomous system is in beta testing, and some of its features can be added with the $10,000 full self-driving capability package. Recently, we had a chance to test drive a 2021 Model Y, and we're thoroughly impressed. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The Model Y does have some drawbacks. Pros: good times behind the wheel. The Model Y is sporty and fun to drive, thanks to its suspension that's similar to the Model 3 sedan. This makes the Model Y handle more like a sports car than a typical SUV. While some people may find the ride a bit stiff, the Model Y has quick steering response and sharp reflexes that will give you a thrilling driving experience. The electric powertrain is also a big plus, with instant throttle response and lightning-fast acceleration. Tesla claims that the Model Y can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds, which is pretty impressive. At home with the range. The Model Y has a long-lasting battery with an EPA-rated range of 326 miles. This means that you don't have to worry about running out of juice while you're out and about. To make your life even easier, the Trip Monitor feature works with the navigation system to tell you how much energy you'll need to reach your destination, and it can even guide you to charging stations along the way. When you're at home, you can charge the Model Y at a rate of 21 miles of range per hour using a 24-amp circuit that's commonly found in homes with a clothes dryer. If you have a faster charging setup at home, you can charge the Model Y even quicker. Towing capacity. The Model Y isn't just a super cool electric vehicle, it's also a great family SUV. It can handle just about anything you throw at it, and even has a towing capacity of up to 3,500 pounds. That's right, it can tow just as much as many small, conventional SUVs, and more than other electric vehicles. And if you want to make towing even easier, you can opt for the tow package that includes a tow bar, 2-inch hitch receiver, and all the wiring you need to make towing a breeze. With the Model Y, you can have it all. Loads of room. When it comes to storage, the Model Y is a real winner. With its 5 seats, you get 3 different places to stash your stuff. There's a huge main cargo area in the back that you can access with the liftgate, and if you need even more room, you can fold down the rear seat backs. Plus, there's a secret compartment under the cargo floor where you can store things safely out of sight. And let's not forget the front trunk that measures 2.9 cubic feet. This is where the engine would be in a regular SUV, but with the Model Y, it's just extra space for you to use. All in all, the Model Y has more than enough storage for its size. relatively affordable price. So we tested a Model Y and it had a price tag of $54,290 with some extra options like 20-inch wheels. Now, while it's not exactly cheap, it's in the same price range as many other luxury small SUVs that run on gasoline. In fact, it's even cheaper than the Ford Mach-E First Edition we tested recently, which was just under $60,000. Sadly, Tesla has sold so many cars that they are no longer eligible for the federal tax credit of $7,500, so you won't be getting any help from the government. Now for the cons. Poor visibility. One thing to keep in mind with the Model Y is that the sloping roof and small rear and side windows can make it a bit tough to see when you're backing up. But don't worry, the rear camera system on the big center display will come to the rescue. And even better, you can keep the camera on when you're driving forward. The Model Y also has side cameras facing to the rear, but it would be great if the display was in a more accessible spot, like some of the car brands that put the image in the instrument panel. No instrument panel. When you're sitting in the driver's seat, you won't see any traditional instruments in front of you. Instead, you'll find the speedometer in the upper corner of the 15-inch touchscreen that's in the middle of the dashboard. This screen is where you control just about everything in the Model Y. It makes sense to have the climate and audio controls there, but it's not the best place for driver-specific information and controls. It would be more convenient if those were in a different spot. Underwhelming interior finishes. Let's talk about the inside of a Tesla. It's a pretty decent place to be in, with some fancy touches like open-pore wood and sleek aluminum accents. The seats are comfy too, but it's not exactly what you'd call a luxury experience compared to other vehicles out there. On the bright side, there's plenty of space for tall people up front, and even in the back seat, there's enough room to stretch out. Just so you know, there's also an option for a third row, but unfortunately, the test car I was in didn't have it. Tech missteps. You know, it's kind of surprising that a car in this price range doesn't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay compatibility, especially since we're living in a time where even budget subcompacts come with it as a standard feature. And it's especially head-scratching since Teslas are known for being tech-savvy. On top of that, there's no option to use Siri for hands-free calls, which is a feature that some cars without in-car assistance systems still offer. But on the bright side, the navigation system in Teslas has some really cool efficiency predictions and charge location features, so you wouldn't be able to use those with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay anyway. And here's another weird thing. There's no traditional blind spot monitoring system. Instead, Tesla gives you a warning on the central 15-inch display. How is Tesla Model Y the best-selling car in California? So, you'll never guess what happened in California in 2022. The Tesla Model Y became the top-selling car, beating out all the competition by a mile. And if that wasn't impressive enough, the Model 3 came in second place. It just goes to show that gas-powered cars are becoming a thing of the past. The California New Car Dealers Association put out a report called the California Auto Outlook, which had all the sales data from the past year. Even though overall car sales in the state dropped by 7.9% in 2022, electric vehicles continued to gain popularity, and Tesla was a big reason why. Can you believe it? Tesla only sells 4 car models, but still captured 3.5% of the state's auto market that year. The Model Y was the hottest car in California in 2022, and the gap between it and its closest gas-powered competitors just kept growing. More and more people are choosing Tesla vehicles over anything else, especially if it's a gas-powered car. Tesla sold 87,257 Model Ys, and that's why it came out on top as the top-selling car in the state in 2022. Wow, Tesla's really killing it. They not only sold the most Model Y cars in California, but they also sold 78,934 Model 3s, putting it in a solid second place. The electric sedan was ahead of its closest competitor by over 19,000 units. In third place was the Toyota RAV4 with 59,794 units sold, followed by the Toyota Camry with 55,967 units sold. And rounding out the top 5 was the Ford F-Series with 40,232 units sold. And get this, the Model Y is on track to become the best-selling car in the world this year. The sales figures from January are already coming in from different countries, and it looks like the Model Y is among the top best-selling cars in each one. If everything goes as planned, Tesla could end up making history, and the Model Y could be the most popular car in the world by 2023. Well, there you have it, folks. The Tesla Model Y has proven to be a game-changer in the auto industry, becoming the best-selling car in California. From its stylish design to its cutting-edge technology and environmentally friendly aspect, it's no wonder why so many people are making the switch to the Model Y. And with Tesla's commitment to innovation and continuous improvement, we can only expect even more exciting things from the Model Y in the future. So what do you think about the Model Y? Have you considered making the switch to an electric vehicle, or are you already a proud Model Y owner? Let us know in the comments below. And that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.